got two questions rolled into one. I go to networking events all the time. What's the best way to stay in contact with professionals without like interrupting their day and being annoying? And B, what are some activities that the four of you do to stay like in the loop and networking with other professionals?
Okay, one was how do you stay in contact with professionals without annoying them too much, and the second part was
how do you keep in contact? Like, how do you guys network with other professionals?
How do you network with other professionals? So
annoy us.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, I mean, there's so much that happens in a day. You might be thinking, well, I want to get an answer, but I shouldn't send something once a week, but it probably got lost in the shuffle. It's not that we're ignoring you. So persistence, that balance of persistence and annoyance is pretty close. So feel free. I mean, we'll let you know if you're annoying us, or you'll get a feeling. But yeah, be persistent. I mean, everyone loves to talk about what they do. I mean, in the ad business, you know, we're really passionate about helping students, and I don't know why that is. And it's probably in a lot of businesses, but we all love giving back, because so many people did so much for us. We want to do the same as for the new people coming in. So be persistent. I mean, make a cold call. Send a note these days. My God, if I get something in the mail, I wouldn't even know what to do with it. So, you know, do something different to get the attention. And then, I mean, I network outside of, socially. I mean, just, I belong to clubs. I belong to the Milwaukee Ad Workers, which is a really strong club in Wisconsin. And, all the whole social aspect of belonging to groups of like-minded professionals is a good way to network. But part of it's just staying in contact. I was in business, in New York for business. Jeff's there. Call Jeff up, see if you want to have lunch. I mean, part of it's just old-fashioned, let's get together and say hi type of thing. So there's no magic theory, but be persistent.
I would just say that, weekly I get hundreds of requests, whether it's on LinkedIn or Twitter or Facebook or emails, from job seekers, and it's wonderful. I pay attention to them all. I give them all the proper level of attention. Some deserve more than others, but I think it's vital. I'm never annoyed by it, with one caveat: brevity is really nice. Keep it brief. I don't need 40 paragraphs about the history of you and your family and your dog. Tell me a little bit about you, why I should care about you, and why I should follow up with you. To me, frequency is never an issue. Brevity is. And then professionally, again, I have an opportunity to attend and participate in a lot of conferences and industry seminars. I'm just finishing up a year-long fellowship at Columbia University and the Sulzberger Journalism Program, which has been a phenomenal opportunity to meet with high-level executives of media organizations across the country, sort of there in common goals. But that takes effort. That takes time. You got to commit to do that. My experience is that time will pay itself back exponentially over time if you put in the effort now.
Go to conferences, go to classes. A lot of times there'll be a student rate for you to attend, and you'll sit down right next to a professional that you can meet, get to know a little bit about their company and what they do and what their jobs are. The Wisconsin Newspaper Association, we have our convention in February each year, and we extend reduced rates to students to come and attend. And we have other workshops and opportunities throughout the year that students are welcome to come to. It's a good way to network and meet people and stay in touch on LinkedIn, or if you've met them face-to-face at something like that, one more way to get remembered.
I'd say try to use any mentors that you have. If you're not sure how to do that, either bug people by email, or, oh my God, if someone actually called me up, made it through, and said, can I have lunch with you? I just want to hear what you might have to say. I don't really know how you turn that down. I mean, people screen calls, but if you take the initiative to actually make a phone call with me and try to get on a schedule, now there might be other people that you have to go through, so don't be offended if you're kind of pawned off on someone else to begin with. But I would be like, wow, they actually take the time they want to know. Also, think about your generation. I'm actually a tweener myself, so I get a lot of input. I'm the only female in my department, and I'm the youngest one in my department, and I still carry a lot of unsure on how I kind of work through that. But I do it in my job every day. My bosses and my boss's bosses, I'm talking, pre-boomers up there and all the way down to X and then down to Y for me, is they don't look at things the same way. So understand that people have a different level of their assumption of respect, and try to think about what they're going to want from you and what they're going to need to hear in the way that they need to hear it. You might be communicating, but if they don't speak your language, it's kind of falling on deaf ears. So they want to hear what is exciting and coming from you, and definitely do that. Just think about how they might be